Good afternoon, we are the group of Ahlam El-Mohassani, Monica Martinez, and me, Maruso. And today we are going to talk about starting on sound systems. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about the index we are going to have. So first of all, I'm going to explain you the introduction, then the EOQ, then the cost calculation, fourth, TBO and ROP, and to final, the conclusion. The principal objective we have is to design an inventory management system based on the economic order quantity and reorder point models to enhance the current system of starting sound systems, achieving greater efficiency and cost reduction.
Now we're going to calculate the economic order quantity. Effective inventory management is paramount for business as it enables them to maintain optimal stock levels while minimizing costs. An essential tool in inventory management is the calculation of the economic order quantity. The EOQ helps business determine the most cost-effective quantity to order, balancing inventory holding costs against ordering costs. The EOQ model aims to find the optimal order quantity that minimizes total inventory costs, including ordering costs and holding costs. By striking a balance between these two cost components, companies can optimize their inventory management practice, ensuring adequate stock levels without tying up excessive capital in inventory. Well, the formula is square root of 2 per D per S divided by H. That D is the annual demand, S is the ordering cost per order, and H is the holding cost per unit per year. The result is 183 units. In conclusion, the calculation of the EOQ for Sturdivan sound systems revealed that the optimal size for each speaker order is approximately 183 units. This result was obtained by considering the balance between inventory holding costs and ordering costs. By implementing this EOQ value in the speaker acquisition process, the company can minimize the total costs associated with the inventory maintenance and management, thereby contributing to improving the company's profitability. The adoption of more efficient inventory management practice, such as EOQ, is essential for optimizing resource and maintaining long-term profitability. Then we can establish our average inventory, which would be the optimal ordering quantity divided by 2. Then the result is 91.5 units. And we can also see the amount of orders that we are required to satisfy our needs. That the formula is D, that is the demand, divided by Q, the order quantity. 500 divides 1083, and the result is 27.322 units. This implies that we will need to place 28 places throughout the year, leaving us with some leftover spare parts by the year's end. These surplus parts can be used to meet the demand for the following years.
Now that we have determined the optimal number of units per order, our attention turns to a comprehensive analysis of the prices associated with all the components under consideration. Initially, we embark on calculating the individual costs of each unit, scrutinizing their inert expenses and potential impact on our procurement strategy. This meticulous Assessment entails evaluating the cost incurred by each unit in isolation, encompassing factors such as manufacturing expenses, raw material costs, labor charges, and overhead expenditures. By delving into the price-cost breakdown of each unit, we gain valuable insights into the financial implication and feasibility of our inventory procurement decisions. This analytical approach enables us to make informed decisions regarding pricing strategies, supplier negotiation, and overall cost optimization efforts, ensuring that our procurement practices align seamlessly with our overarching objectives of efficiency and profitability. The cost calculation begins calculating the total unit cost that, as you can see, is 300,000. Then we determine the total cost of ordering out units, that the ordering cost is $546.45. And finally, we can elaborate on the holding cost of these units we have in stock. The holding cost is $549. So with everything we have until we can determine the total cost that Sturdy-Band sound systems will be needing in the inventory management sector, we can calculate the total cost that is $301,095.45. Our comprehensive cost analysis reveals significant financial aspects of inventory management for Sturdy-Band sound systems. This detailed evaluation allows us to precisely determine the total cost for inventory management. Such accurate calculations facilitate informed decision-making regarding pricing strategies, supplier negotiation, and overall cost optimizations, aligning our procurement practices with our objectives of efficiency and profitability.
Okay, now we are going to calculate the TVO and ROP. So, to the conclusion of our analysis, we turn our attention to the timeline of our inventory. We have to recognize its significance is optimizing our procurement strategy, and this evaluation leads us to compute two critical metrics, and is the time between orders, TVO, and the reorder point, ROP. However, before delving into the calculation, it is imperative to establish a clear understanding of these two concepts. So, the reorder point is the inventory level at which a new order should be placed to replenish stock before it runs out. It is calculated based on the lead time demand and ensuring there is enough inventory to cover the period until the new order arrives. Let's calculate these two concepts. So, D per L is the ROP and D is the demand rate, and it is measured by units per day, and the L is the lead time and it is measured by days. So this equation tells us that the ROP is 200 units, and my company Ahlam is going to talk.
Okay, the time between orders is the duration between placing successive orders for inventory. It helps determine the frequency of orders based on demand and the economy order quantity. To calculate it, we have to divide Q, that is the number of units ordered in each order, divided by P, that is the daily demand, and the result is 9.15 days. By defining these concepts, we establish a solid foundation for accurately calculating the TVO and ROP, enabling us to make informed decisions regarding inventory management and procurement timelines. These metrics play a pivotal role in maintaining a seamless supply chain operations, minimizing stockouts, and optimizing inventory holding costs, ultimately contributing to the overall efficiency and profitability of our organization.
In summary, after a thorough analysis of store demand sound system inventory management, we have identified key areas for cost optimization and profitability improvement. Through the calculation of economic order quantity and recorder point, as well as the definition of concepts such as time between order and total cost, we have laid the groundwork for more efficient and precise inventory management. By understanding the cost associated with each unit and the timeline of our inventory, we have gained a comprehensive view of our procurement and stock storage process. This enables us to make informed decisions that promote operational efficiency and maximize the long-term profitability of store demand sound system. With a strategic focus on inventory management and the implementation of optimal practices, we are positioning the company to address market challenge and ensure sustainable growth in the business environment. So here's where our analysis finished. So thank you so much for listening to us, and see you soon.
Bye.